Hello and welcome to Read What You Love. I am Alexis Ann, and today we are discussing Andy Weir's novels, The Martian and Artemis. I enjoyed both of them so much that I actually went out and got paperback copies to keep because I had originally just picked up The Martian at the library, and I think I was about halfway through when I was, I'm gonna need my own copy, and I'm probably definitely going to need to pick up Artemis as well. And they are both, here's what I love about them. It's the science. I love science-y fiction novels. And what I mean by that is I'm a science nerd. I was an archaeologist, and I was a really science-y archaeologist. I went through a high-tech program. We had all the gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I loved that aspect of archaeology. And when I read, I love real science as much as it can be real, while still being fun, but I don't want to be bored by the science. I want to go on an adventure at the same time, and both of these novels did that for me. There was a lot of science in The Martian. The great part is that it is a movie as well, and they're very close. It was a really great adaptation in that it is both close to the original source material, so you feel like you're getting a really good movie out of it, but not so I've already read this before, why am I watching the movie, or vice versa. I really, really enjoyed the movie still, and I really, really enjoyed reading the book. But the great part was, if I just felt like a little scienced out, I just kind of sped through it because I'd already seen the movie. Artemis, though, was a really excellent mix. It is a heist story on the moon. There was a lot, since we are probably going to the moon before we go to Mars, there was a lot of stuff that felt like this could be happening, maybe toward the end of my lifetime, definitely my kids' lifetime. And I gave it to Nate after I finished Artemis, and he read it in one day on Memorial Day because he is a fast reader and he really loved it as well. And so here's the thing. A long time ago, I was really into a lot of different reading. And then, college kind of gets in the way. And what you pick back up as an adult is, I think, interesting. And I didn't pick romance back up for ages and ages because I felt like everything I picked up just didn't resonate with me until that digital indie revolution hit. And then there were so many other kinds of romances that hit the shelves. And I think there's a little bit of that going on with the science fiction market for me. I just stopped reading it after college and never picked it back up again. And there was a lot of sci-fi fantasy and not as much science fiction, which is really where it hits me in the jigglies. And what it really reminded me a lot of as I was reading it, that same interest level and excitement that I got reading Michael Crichton. I can remember back to Jurassic Park in particular, but I loved all of his books and I would devour each and every one of them because there was that fun mix of real science, real characters, larger than life characters, and this wackadoodle fictional premise. And I got a lot of those same pleasure buttons hit in these two novels. And so if summer's here, I'm in tank tops again. If you're looking for some summer reads, some beach reads, some vacation reads, definitely look at these two. And I would love it if you guys have read them, if you could hit me in the comments and let me know if you kind of feel the same way. Like, do you want more of this kind of science fiction? Because I do. And if you have recommendations for what to read after this, please tell me because I need them. Thanks.